Okay, that's the opening bell. And the first tick on the Nifty is a cut of 50 points. And on the Sensex, it's lower by 180, 190 points. So straight away, off the bat, we're down a quarter of a percentage point on the Nifty and on the Sensex. Mid-caps too are in the red. The Nifty Bank is under pressure, and that's down close to about 130 points. So it's red on the screen when it comes to the indices. In terms of the big losers, IT is under pressure. Wipro, HCL Tech have a cut in excess of 0.5%. Remember, the Nasdaq led the losses on Wall Street, and there is a psychological impact. When Nasdaq declines, you do see that pressure on the Indian IT companies. So Wipro, HCL Tech, a bit subdued in trade. Grasim is down, and today in the opening tick, it's breached its 200-day moving average. JSW Steel has a cut of close to about 0.6%. ICICI Bank in the large cap heavyweight banks is exerting pressure. HDFC Limited too, a bit subdued in trade. Auto names like Tata Motors and M&M have a sluggish start. On the gaining side, Adani Group stocks continue with their gains. So Adani Enterprises has another 1% opening gain. This week, it's rallied close to about 35%. You've got strength on Pharma. Remember, Taro reported a very smart margin improvement on a quarter-on-quarter basis. Pharma has yet to report numbers, but Taro's numbers look good, and that's fueling a rally in Pharma. Britannia, too, is looking quite upbeat in early morning trades. So that's in the index. The Nifty has extended its loss. So after opening with a cut of 50 points, it's now down close to about 70 points, with the Sensex down 240 points. The advanced decline ratio has opened in favor of the losing side. So we've got 1,200 stocks in the red for about 1,000 stocks in the green. But lots of individual mid-cap reactions.
Well, that's right, Rima. A lot of individual stocks moving around. A word on the index, though, we started off with a cut around 40 points. We're down 60, 70 points. So that's in line with what the SGX Nifty is suggesting. 18,250, crucial mark on the downside. Let's focus on a few stocks. Good earnings reactions. Biocon is up and about. You have Bikalji as well. Margin expansion out there. The street likes that. Good growth as well. So that stock as well is up in today's trading session. So Mani Ceramics as well. The stock was up close to around 2.5%. I think it's holding with some gains. Dixon, going into its numbers, the stock already saw a big rally. Valuation-wise, it's not cheap, but the numbers were pretty good out there as well. Stock is up only around 0.5% because it appears most of the play is already done. Schneider Electric as well. Numbers, I think there was an improved performance out there. So that's up close to around 8% in today's trading session. That's about all the good earnings and good positive reactions that we have got. On the flip side, you have Thyrocare. Well, that stock's under pressure. The numbers didn't look very, very good. JSW Energy, in fact, it pulled back close to around 3%. Will be joined by the management very shortly. They've increased their 2030 guidance in terms of the profitability, but a couple of brokerage notes point out that most of it is in the price. JSW Energy is the stock that we're talking about. Galaxy Surfactants, the management just joined us. A weakish set of numbers is what they delivered in the past quarter. Volume growth, they're hoping for 6 to around 8%. So that one, in fact, though, has pulled back close to around 4.5%. Orient Bell as well, disappointing numbers. So that stock has opened up with a sharp cut in trade today. And to wind it down, a couple of smaller pharma-oriented stocks, Dishman Pharma as well as Sequence Scientific, both of them have seen sharp cuts, in today's trading session. The awaited large trade on Mahindra CIE, that's got come about. Well, feedback was that there is very, very strong demand. And that's why we're seeing after that 1 crore shares getting changed hands, the stock is up close to around 7.5%, flying away as we speak.
Mahindra, after this, will no longer have any holding. This will be completely owned by CIE of Spain. And that deal is taking place. And this stock has been on a tear this year. It's rallied close to about 40%. So as Mahindra has been paring down its holding in Mahindra CIE, the stock has only been gaining. And this morning as well, 3.2% equity has changed hands. The demand has been solid. And in opening minutes, this trade has been executed on 1.2 crore shares.
All right. The market, by the way, is down 40 points. We started 50 lower. The opening tick was down 50. Then there was a 20-25 point slip from there. And now the market's pulled back up. I mean, actually, it's interesting. The broader market breadth is also significantly improving. At a very rapid pace, it's kind of moved. It was marginally in the negative. And this is just the first 4 minutes of trade we're talking about. But broader market breadth is now fast approaching that 2:1 advanced decline after being negative. So, expect more moves. But for now, it's not a bad start at all. 43 points lower, although it would have been much better. I mean, just reading on the screen, if you would kind of stayed open lower and then kind of built a base and then did whatever you wanted to do. But this is, a fair bit happening right at the word go, but more on, trying to buy the dip straight away. Let's see if it holds. 18,300 is where the Nifty is now trading at. Just a few other names. Last few sessions I've been mentioning this Adani Group names, and they are there this morning as well. Adani Green is up about 3.25%. Adani Wilmar is down 1.25%, just to make a mention. Adani Total Gas is up 5%. Transmission is up 5%. There is that pack very much active. Apart from that, Schneider, I think we mentioned, 9% higher. Dream Folks is up 4.5%. Chennai Petro is up 4%. Sudarshan Chemicals is up 10%, 431 on Sudarshan Chemicals, and backed by decent volumes for this point of the day. There is Sirma, which is up 2.5% or so. Linde India is up 4.5%. I think reacting to earnings there, Linde India as well. On the downside, apart from what we've already mentioned, Adani Ports we didn't mention earlier. Adani Ports is down 1.75%. Last couple of days, these stocks have done well. Wilmar and Ports are down from that group. You got, has Polyplex seen a big kind of move up and down?
Polyplex, basically, the promoters have said that they will be selling 24.3% stake to an external investor.
Yeah.
Now, this is going to take place at a very high price of about 1,810, and the stock price currently is at 1,400. But what the street doesn't like is that because they're selling about a 24.3%, it's just below the open offer threshold of 25%. So there is going to be that no open offer for the minority shareholders. And this deal between the promoters and that external investor called AGP, I think, something like that. AGP was pre-decided. They had some put-call agreement between the two, but Polyplex is taking it on the chin.
It's a big volumes as well, Rima. So, it's down, 6.5%. The low was 1389, 1390. And from there, it's come up about, 30, 35 odd rupees or so. Hindalco is down 1.33%. Shree Cements is down 3%. We had the management of Shree earlier yesterday with us. AU Bank, NCC, Vivek was talking about that. NCC starting just 1% lower, sharply down yesterday. Route Mobile is down about 2%, and so on and so forth. Metro Brands, again, another earnings reaction, I think, 3.5 lower on Metro Brands. Volumes are yet to pick up, but keep an eye on that as well. Now, I think we're getting a bit of a dip again. So the second dip of the day, 70 points, 71, 72 points lower, 18,277 is where we're at. Andrew